Hi everyone, welcome to The Ridge. I'm Mike Brubaker. Today we're going to do an interview with a good friend of mine, Cody Scholl. Here at The Ridge we focus on three things: faith, family, and legacy. The three pillars and how we apply those to our business and our family. Cody, you want to share a little bit about yourself and the business that you're starting?
Sure. Yeah, so like you said, my name's Cody Scholl. I am a husband, a father of three, and just semi-recently, within the last year, I started my own personal training business, an online personal training business called Battle Ready Fitness. And the point of that is to serve men and other fathers who are in a very busy time of life, helping them get fit and healthy again amongst their busy lifestyle.
What first pushed you into entrepreneurship and getting into this business?
Yeah, so I'd never had a vision of becoming an entrepreneur or starting a business of any kind, but I have always had a passion for fitness. For the last 12 plus years, I've been very heavy into it, and I always had a dream of starting either a gym or providing personal training as a service to people. And then it took a long time for me to finally just jump in the deep end and start. But yeah, it just goes back to my passion for fitness and wanting to help other people realize their potential physically.
Yep. I know myself included, my fitness journey has been up and down.
As has everybody's.
Yes. In high school, I was very physically fit. I'd work out. You get married.
Yeah.
So how does marriage work and your physical fitness? Was there a point in your life where you kind of stopped working out a bit, and then you were like, yes, I need to get back into this?
I would say there was one time over the last 12 years where I think I took like a 6-month hiatus, and it was just the busyness of life. It might have been 5 or so years ago, maybe around the time of my first child being born. But yeah, so I took one long hiatus, and that was, even for me, after all these years of doing it consistently, it was tough to get back into it, even for me, because it's hard. It's not like riding it. At a point, it's like riding a bike, but at the very beginning, you realize like what you lost and how much ground you have to make up, and it's humbling. Yeah.
So how does your faith impact the way that you want to run this business?
That's a good question, because I feel like as I've been building this business and as my family's been growing, it's kind of exposed some weak points in my faith, which is good, because I want to improve on those. So it's a very crucial part. How I envision it is like faith is the literal keystone to family and business. And if that keystone is not in place, everything crumbles down, everything falls down. And I've been kind of learning that, I want to say the hard way, because I'm realizing how important it is that I am tuned in with my faith more than ever, especially during this period of life.
Yes, and I could not agree more. And this year I decided that publicly, socially, my faith is going to be the forefront of my business, my family, and
Yep.
we've decided that. And I will say it's not easy.
No.
We've had some hardships, so it's getting through those hardships, but we know that it's the right direction and it's what we're called to do.
Yeah, it brings you it brings you some peace. It doesn't really matter what life throws at you, as long as you got that, you'll be okay.
Yes.
Yep.
So we covered a little bit about faith. Now family.
Mm-hmm.
What does leadership at home look like to you? We're called as men to be leaders of the household, and in this day and age, it's hard to step into that role. So as a husband, as a father, what role do we play? What do you do to be present, to be a leader in your house?
Yeah, and it's kind of going back to the previous thing I said, where that was one of the weak points that I'm learning, where I need to improve as a leader. Like, yes, I am out in my gym working out, but I'm also learning to be okay with my kids being out there while I'm working out. When before it was like, I like being out there by myself, but now it's back in my mind, it's like, okay, now they're watching. It's great that they're able to join me in this. And as far as faith goes, that's something I'm trying to improve on, because if they don't see me reading my Bible, if they don't see me acting out in faith or exploring my faith, they're not going to do the same. And that's something that I've lacked in significantly over the years. So that's something that I'm really trying to dial in, because it's super important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our family is our support system, our wives especially. If we don't have somebody there by our side, supporting us, helping us grow, it's not that we're just the leaders,
Yeah.
They're there right along beside us. They're not behind us. They're there to help us grow.
Right.
So to have that family, as a support system is what all it takes.
Right. Yep.
So that being said, what does that support look like you from your wife and your kids? I know your kids are a little younger, but just having your kids come out in the gym with you, that can bring a little joy to your life.
Yeah.
Seeing their smile, like, hey, Daddy, let's work out together.
Yeah.
What does that do for you?
Yeah, no, my oldest, she likes to try and mimic what I do out there, which is really cool to see. And I have a video on my phone. I haven't shared it yet, but it's from a couple weeks ago, where she got out like the 1-pound dumbbells and laid on my bench. She's like, hey, take a video of me, because she knows I film stuff. So and she said, hey, take a video of me and she did the little dumbbell bench press. So that was really cool to see, because you think it's very cliche, but you think they're not paying attention half the time, because they don't listen to you half the time. But they do. They see everything you do. So.
In reality, they're watching everything.
Everything.
They're
and listening to
yep.
everything. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so we've covered faith, family, and our third pillar is legacy. So legacy is something very important to me. It's something that we want to leave behind to not just our children, but something that we want to be known by, not just for a public image, but known by our faith in some sense. So what is your legacy? What do you want to leave behind to your children, to your community?
Yeah, I mean, the most important, obviously, is leaving the legacy that, being a follower of Christ and being that example to my family and my friends and whoever I run into. That's the ultimate legacy, right? As far as business goes, I don't really care. I wanted to have a legacy of just helping people, right? If it lives on after me, great. If not, maybe it wasn't meant to be. But I wanted to have a legacy of just helping people get healthier, get stronger, and hopefully have a positive impact that way. And then whoever I work with during that phase, I can show the love of Christ through my actions towards them, and maybe even share the good news with them. But that's it in a nutshell.
Yep. So how is your journey going so far?
I've been working with a handful of guys so far since it started, and have seen some really cool results, some weight loss journeys, some strength training, and it's been a learning experience for me. Like I said, it's exposing some of my weak spots as far as just communication, or even just discipline as far as getting stuff done in a timely manner, so that I'm set up for the next day or the next week. But it's been going well so far. It's just been an ultimate learning experience, which is priceless and is helping me the most. So as far as volume-wise, I'm glad it's a perfect amount right now. It's nothing crazy. I'm not dealing with 20 guys right now, which I don't want to be. So hopefully we'll build up to that in the next year or so, and then hopefully be firing on all cylinders and doing things efficiently and effectively.
Yep. So do you have any long-term goals right now? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years down the road?
Yeah, so long-term goals is I want to be doing the personal training stuff full time. And then a very long-term goal is I would love to open up a gym in this area someday. I've had that dream for the last 10 years. Even before personal training, I wanted to open up a gym, and then I could do personal training out of it, provide other services out of it, and yeah, so that's the tippy top, the end goal for me.
Cody, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, when do you want to start personal training again?
That is something that I do struggle with, to be real honest. I am very busy, and I know that's just an excuse. Cody and I have worked together. We've known each other for probably, 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
Longer than that we've known each other, but really that we've worked together.
Yeah.
So he has trained me for probably at a 2 to 3 month period, and then we had some personal family issues that we needed to work through, and I need to get back into it.
Yep.
I will be honest, I have lost 20 pounds here in the past couple months.
That's awesome.
And that's just strictly diet.
Yep.
I need to get back into working
And now we
out.
got to get you strong again. Yep.
So that's something we'll get into.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Now, I'd like to thank you for coming out to the Ridge.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yep, and officially welcome you to the Ridge family.
If anyone wants to follow me on Instagram, my handle is cody.trains.717, and the name of my personal training business is Battle Ready Fitness. It's actually, fun fact, is partially named after my son, because his name is Harvey, and the meaning of his name is battle worthy or battle ready. So it's kind of a twofold name. Honors him a little bit, and then also just being battle ready for anything in life, faith, fitness, whatever. Yeah, so that's that.
All right. Well, thank you all. This is our first interview, and we'll see you in the next one.